As we already discussed the normal hemostatic process, based on this we can study various targets for drug action. Starting with the antiplatelet drugs, which are classified as thromboxane synthesis inhibitor, such as aspirin. It causes irreversible inhibition of COX-1. Since platelet lack nucleus, they cannot synthesize new enzyme. Therefore, the antiplatelet effect lasts for the lifetime of the platelet, that is 7 to 10 days. Low dose aspirin inhibits thromboxane A2 synthesis, but at high dose it inhibits both thromboxane A2 as well as prostacyclin synthesis. It also inhibits the release of ADP from platelet and the sticking to each other, but has no effect on platelet survival time and their adhesion to the damaged blood vessel. Coming to the next class of the drug, that is dipyridamole. It inhibits phosphodiesterase 3 and 5 as well as inhibit the uptake of adenosine, which increases platelet cyclic AMP, which potentiates prostacyclin synthesis, which further inhibits platelet aggregation. As discussed earlier, ADP released from the platelet, they act on P2Y12 receptor on the platelet surface, causes conformational change in the glycoprotein 2B3A receptor, which promotes binding of fibrinogen to this receptor, which causes platelet aggregation. P2Y12 receptor blockers such as ticlopidine, clopidogrel and prasugrel, they inhibit this receptor which are present on the platelet surface and inhibit ADP mediated platelet aggregation irreversibly. Glycoprotein 2B3A is an adhesive receptor, also known as integrin, on the platelet surface for fibrinogen and von Willebrand factor, through which agonists like collagen, thrombin, thromboxane A2 and ADP finally induce platelet aggregation. Glycoprotein 2B3A antagonists such as apixaban, eptifibatide and tirofiban, they block aggregation induced by all platelet agonists. Coming to the newer class of the drug such as protease activated receptor inhibitor. Thrombin acts on protease activated receptor 1 in platelet, which promotes platelet aggregation. Thus, PAR1 inhibitor such as vorapaxar and atoxapar inhibit platelet activation and aggregation. Prostacyclin is synthesized by endothelial cell, which inhibit platelet aggregation. Therefore, prostaglandin I2 analogs such as iloprost also inhibit platelet aggregation. Glycoprotein 6 inhibitor such as rivacept and glenzacimab, they block this receptor and prevents its interaction with collagen and subsequent activation of platelet, which ultimately inhibit platelet aggregation. Thank you.